Yo, what is up, guys? I just want to make this video basically a day one recap. You guys see the side of shadow of my bed. I don't know. Hopefully, that doesn't bother anybody. But yeah, this is going to be my free agency day one recap for the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of downs at the beginning. Wasn't looking very good, but we kind of turned it around in the end. All right, but we're gonna get with the downs first. All right. First off, we missed out on Kevin Zeitler. I guess we actually should try to get to the reunion with him because we did have like his first couple years in the first years in the league. We actually had to have the reunion. But I don't know if we just didn't have enough. We didn't pay him enough money, or he is 31, so maybe he was trying to go with a contender with it because he did go to the Ravens, signed 3 years, $22 million. So that is. That's a lineman that was definitely better than any lineman we have on the team. Well, any guard we have on the team. So that's a big loss for us. But hopefully, there's still still a lot of linemen out there, and especially tackles too. A lot of these guys could probably move, but we only need tackle because especially if we pick Subo in the draft. But we really don't know right now. But after Zeidler, we missed out on Joe Thuney. The guy who wanted to come to Cincinnati, he lived. I don't know if he was. Yeah, no, he was a Ohio kid. I don't know if he was actually in Cincinnati, but he's a big Cincinnati fan. Growing up, there's tweets about him saying "Who Day" and stuff like that. I'm cheering on the Bengals. So, and he's probably the best lineman in the free agent class. Yeah, Trent Williams and Mitchell Schwartz, they're pretty good, but they're tackles and they're also aging. And Joe Thuney he just got off his rookie contract, I believe. And he's obviously way younger than all the other two. And the guy we definitely needed the most. It is what it is as long as we get help somewhere else with the guard position. But if that was our chance and we missed out on him, I guess from his sister, what his sister said, someone talked to her and she actually said that they lowballed him. He signed a 5-year deal with the Kansas City Chiefs worth $80 million. That's money that we definitely had. We could have spent on him, but it is what it is. Like I said, it is what it is. As long as we actually go out there and make a move and get someone free to see, because I don't want Burrow hurt. You know what I'm saying? Rocking the Burrow jersey because I want the Bengals to protect the guy. Can we please get Burrow help? Because this man's is going to be our future. And as we see, you don't have a good quarterback, you're not making nothing in the league. The Bears have a great defense. They had Mitchell Trubisky quarterback. They don't do nothing. They go 8-8. I'd love to go 8-8. I'm tired of getting the top 5 pick, but it's beside the points. Yeah. So we lost out on Joe Thuney. Big loss by us, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep on saying it. But yeah, okay. Also, the last guy we lost so far. Oh, we also lost Kevin Carter. He's like our fullback tight end. But not that big of a deal in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like we don't run that much of a fullback anyways. And we also have Drew Sample and CJ Uzomah for tight end. He's more of a special teamer in my opinion. So I don't think it was really that big of a loss. But especially for a position you probably get in the draft, 6th round, 5th round, somewhere around there. Anyways, and there's definitely plenty of other guys we can sign free agency if we really need another tight end. But yeah, sorry, we lost Carl Lawson. I was very upset about that one at first because it took us an hour to find the replacement. That I'll talk about later in this video here in a little bit. But we missed out on Joe. No, sorry, I just talked about Joe Thuney. Sorry, we missed out on Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson went to the Jets. Jets. I don't know. I think they probably seem more, more of a better team right now. Maybe, I don't know if that's really his thing, because they got a new coach. Sam Darnold had some shine, a couple of games, like a couple of plays. But that's really it. I don't know. Maybe he just liked that team more. I don't even know. But I don't blame him. Robert Saleh is a defensive-minded coach, and we have Zach Taylor, who's a quarterback coach. Well, was a quarterback coach, was an offensive coordinator, and now he's our coach. More of an offensive-minded guy who might not be there next year. he sucks. Hopefully, if he sucks again, he's out of here because this offense. I don't know. Maybe it's just we still need people that click with it, but I don't know. That's for another video, I guess. But yeah, Carl Lawson had 5.5 sacks this year, 2 forced fumbles. He was kind of like our only pass rusher. We had 17 sacks this season. If that puts it off, that's how big he was for his team. We had 17 total sacks as a team, and he had 5.5. Also 2 forced fumbles. And yeah, I said 3 years, $45 million with the Jets. So I mean, it is what it is. I was really upset because I wasn't thinking about the guy we signed, Trey Hendrickson. I'll get more about him in a second. But yeah, I didn't think about him. I didn't think we even had a chance with him. But I guess we were waiting for the Jets to make a move on which one, and then we were going to get the other one because I guess the Jets had interest in Carl Lawson and Trey Hendrickson, and I guess they just picked Carl Lawson. I mean, the Bengals loved him, but I guess it was just time to go. We're just slowly losing. It's kind of like our young guys. I mean, hopefully the young guys we have now, we get to keep like Jesse Bates, Sam Hubbard, and so on. Hopefully we can bring out the other guys too. But yeah, Carl Lawson, we're gonna miss you. Thank you so much you gave it to the team. You were probably you're our best defensive lineman last year, and I wish you luck. And maybe one of your 3 years, we'll meet you in the playoffs. I don't really know. It'd be crazy if we make the playoffs. Oh, I missed the playoffs. But yeah, as you guys heard, we got Trey Hendrickson. Probably gonna be a thumbnail. Something about us signing him. But yeah, Trey Hendrickson had 17. Wish that'd be insane. Oh, maybe get 17 sacks for us. That'd be crazy. But he had 13.5 sacks. So he almost out-sacked our whole defense last year by himself. And this is actually his first year starting. I was looking at his starts and games played, and he had like 2 games started like last year, I think, or something like that. And his one, he started 15 out of 15 games. I don't know why he missed the game. I probably should have done research about that too. Might have been COVID. Sorry, guys. But yeah. He also had a forced fumble, and sorry, I have my notes over there. Oh, sorry, 15 games. Another guy we got from Dennis Allen's defense. We got Von Bell last year, and we saw he made an impact for that team this year. So I mean, he is. We're becoming the Cincinnati Saints. I'm just kidding, not really. But I mean, if we're gonna get the best players available, and not really the best available because obviously we missed out a couple people. We're gonna get the best people who we think fit our scheme. And Trey Hendrickson happened to be that guy, and we picked him up, and he might be better than Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson is kind of like never had a double-digit sack season, and Trey Hendrickson, his first year starting, went out there and had a double-digit sack season, and I believe it was like 3rd or 5th. He was at least top 5 in sacks this season. Probably should have done research on that one too. My bad. But yeah, he got a 4-year, $60 million contract. I believe $32 million is guaranteed. So, oh yeah, he also has playoff experience, which almost no one on that Bengals team has. So it's actually fantastic, and hopefully keep on adding more playoff experience to that team, veteran leadership. But yeah. Oh, and okay, that is all we've had. We've lost and signed. But here's some guys you might want to keep an eye out for coming days. I guess Sunday. Yeah, I should probably say that yesterday because I don't know when it's coming out. It's probably coming out technically Tuesday because it was like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. But yeah, one guy is AJ Boye. We had a meeting on Sunday with him before free agency actually started, so maybe we're still negotiating a contract with him. He's a guy who's a veteran leader. I definitely hopefully don't play him like double digits. He's maybe like a $6-7 million guy max. I mean, he hasn't played like his Jacksonville days, but I mean, he's still a great guy. Be around our cornerbacks, and we're a young team, so I mean, veteran leadership kills in this league, and the more you can progress your guys by your players is fantastic. So AJ Boye will be a great addition at the right price. Another guy, Mike Hilton, Steeler. He's got some bad blood with the Steelers once come here. I've heard reports that we are the main leader, like the number 1 team for him. But I've also heard reports where we're in the mix, like not saying the Bengals are the sure fit, or you know what I'm saying. So we'll have to see what's happening. I mean, he's gonna be a great guy. Had 3 picks last season, a forced fumble, and 3 sacks. So he's an all-around guy. And I mean, you saw what Von Bell did, and he's basically that all-around guy. And I kind of, if we get Mike Hilton, I'd be freaking ecstatic. He seems like he could be that guy that not totally changes our defense, but definitely helps out Jesse Bates become more versatile a little bit, and takes a lot of slack off that defense. I mean, if we're not getting pass rush, because this year I don't see our pass rush going too much better. I mean, they're probably going to triple team Trey Hendrickson at this point, but I mean, it is what it is, and maybe through the years maybe next year we'll get better pass rush, and then we're gonna have a way better defense than we have now. But if we get Mike Hilton, this defensive back will be crazy. Something we haven't seen like a while. And out of Cincinnati, we haven't had a good defense in a while since Cincinnati. But yeah, that's all we have. No reports on offensive linemen. Right now, I'm pretty sure only Kevin Zeitler, who we missed out, and Joe Thuney we missed out on. But sorry, this is a long video. I kind of just had to say a lot. But I also am gonna record like the all-around NFL recap, and I'll probably post it in like the morning. But yeah, this will probably go on like 2 in the morning. So sorry. I don't think anybody's actually gonna watch this at 2 in the morning. But yeah, so you gonna watch 2 videos of me. Thank you. Just kidding. You guys have to watch both. But thank you guys. The support on the first video was actually insane, and thank you guys a lot. And I'm gonna keep on posting during this free agency. And me and Jackson Powers actually have a mock draft we're trying to work out on, figure this whole thing out, COVID and stuff, and school. But yeah, we'll probably get this thing done after free agency, because we'll do an updated one. We had one before free agency, but now it kind of looked dumb at what's free agency happening. So we'll fix that, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys.